Next topic, Tone. It is time
Where are my papers?
for the news. News from around the realm. Tone, I didn't get a chance to really delve into this, but I'm going to just get your thoughts real quick. Blade, they're starting over at square one?
So you take this with a grain of salt.
A big grain of salt.
Yep, there's some whispers out there, so I wouldn't put much stock into this. Yeah, so just sit back down, just sit down.
Hold on.
There's been some people, somebody out there, I can't remember the name
Jim
specifically.
Campea?
John, yes, whoever out there said he's been whispered or told that they're back to square one once again.
Oh, and thank you. We're back from our sponsor, Spectrum. I hope you enjoyed the ad.
Yeah, hope you love when your certain utilities are monopolized. Anyways, so yeah, the rumors are that there's something going on out there, that maybe they're back to square one. They don't have names, who's upset, all that jazz, blah blah blah. You know, at the very least, just take it with a grain of salt. Maybe it's real, maybe it's not. This is what I said. If it is real. Because people are like, well, if it's real, like they're going to say there's delays and blah, blah, blah. If Marvel were to come out and say there's more delays on this, I don't think that optically that would be a good thing. So if that is real, I would definitely keep that under wraps as long as possible. So who knows? We'll see. I'll be honest with you. I don't.
Are you losing faith?
I am. I don't. Even though it might not be real. I don't know how much excitement I have right now until I actually see a trailer, not a teaser, but an actual trailer. You know, we'll see. I'm not like, I don't know if this is a bigger cause of some of the issues that the MCU and Marvel have had in the last couple of years or whatever, but maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I can only speculate, but
Trick, I'm with you, man.
I want it to, but at the same time, like, hey, I've had Blade movies and they're good. They're good still mostly. So, you know, I can go back and watch a couple of those. Big whoop. You know?
Yeah, I mean, let's not get carried away. I mean, the third one was fucking trash.
I mean, come on.
You know, people will ride if it's not. People will be pissed, dude. I'll be fucking pissed. If this movie's shit, I'll be so fucking mad. But then again, I'll just go watch the first Blade and be like, okay, I'm happy now.
Right.
I'm in better spirits. I can pretend this is somehow connected to the MCU. Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill. Literally, one of the best lines of the '90s in terms of like writing. Like when he said that, I actually paused it and rewound and be like, did he just say that? And he did. How dare you trash Blade 3? How dare they make a shitty Blade movie? Blame them, not me.
I don't. That's the thing. Is like I actually don't hate the movie.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. I mean, look, I love Ryan Reynolds, and he was probably an awesome choice for Hannibal King. That movie fucking sucked. It was terrible, and you could tell Wesley Snipes was being a dick and not into it at all. Per all the stories that came out, he hated that movie. He hated making that movie. He hated being in that movie.
Also hated paying his taxes.
Seriously, there's a scene where he's laying like on a table. And like he's laying there and his eyes open. They had to CG his eyes because he didn't want to do the scene. He didn't open his eyes when the director said action. Dude, the cast is great. I love Parker Posey. I love Triple H. I love Jessica Biel. I love Ryan Reynolds. The movie fucking sucks. You can have a great cast and a movie can still fucking suck. And that movie fucking sucked. It was terrible. Compared to the first two, how dare you even pretend that that's in the same ballpark as the first two? How dare you, sir? I'm saying that like Jack Ryan in Clear and Present Danger. How dare you come into my office and bark at me like a junkyard dog? He's like, how dare you, sir? In the Harrison Ford stern voice.
Oh, yeah.
That's fucking awesome, man. How dare you, sir?
Now all the children are scared.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. Like, look, the only reason I get upset about that is because I really do love Blade 1 and 2. I think Blade 1 and 2 are fucking out. The second one is incredible. Guillermo del Toro tore it up with that one. Awesome movie. And then the third one was just such a fucking travesty. It was such a fucking mess. It is better than half of what the MCU has put out since Endgame. No, it's not. That's the funny thing. It's not. It's a shit movie, period.
Love and Thunder versus Blade 3.
There's still a huge gap. And Love and Thunder is trash. Blade 3 is still beneath that. That's how bad it is. Fight me, bro. Sorry, the only reason I get that upset is because I seriously do love the first two Blade. Like I really do. I think they're fucking
great
incredible movies. And the third one was such a fucking clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Anywho, I hope this isn't true, but at this point, dude,
Triggered.
I mean, who knows? Who knows with this movie? We have no idea where this shit's at. And it's crazy. I mean, we don't hear anything from Ali. We don't hear anything from anybody. All we hear is through the grapevine. And all I know is we don't have a fucking teaser. We haven't seen him. We've seen him reference, what, one time at the end of Eternals? That's it. Nothing. So I don't know where this is or where it stands, but I will box you. Hey, man, that's cool. I'll Hannibal King you into the ground. All right, Tone.
Hannibal
On
King
to our next
into the ground
story. Woo. This one is this one's fucking hilarious. Like, it's hilarious on so many fronts. So many parts of this story are just fucking hilarious and so Tom Cruise. But Jesus Christ, this movie is out of control in terms of its budget. So, Mission Impossible 8, which restarted production in March after last year's strike, halted shooting on the movie last July.
Mm-hmm.
So we're already 8 months behind schedule. And because of that, they actually moved the original June 24 date up to May of next year. So a whole year just about because of the strike and everything going on. But that's not it, Tone. The film has reportedly been delayed again, and get this, due to a malfunction while filming with a $25 million submarine. $25 million submarine. It has been revealed that the gimbal, which is used to lower the 120-foot high structure, jammed under its weight and had to be repaired. Due to this, filming has been pushed back weeks, causing the costs of the film to dramatically increase. How much, you say? The current budget for this film is said to be nearing $400 million. Mind you, the last Mission Impossible movie did not meet expectations, did not do as well as they'd hoped, and this thing is closing in on $400 million? What is going on with this movie?
Damn.
That is fucking bonkers, dude.
How much of this money is coming out of Tom Cruise's insane pockets? I wonder.
Well, he's a producer now, so I mean, his production company is like they're gonna throw whatever they want because he believes in authenticity and he wants it to be exciting and true cinema. Trick, if you could, can you look up and tell me how much Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 made at the box office? And what was its budget? It'll be on IMDb. Punch in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning and tell me how much did the movie cost and how much did it make?
We all live.
I can't imagine this movie. That movie cost $400 million to make.
Yellow submarine.
I mean, dude, can you believe? I mean, I guess I can believe that.
I can believe it because he's kind of a diva.
But at the same time, he's a diva, but he does he takes pride in his work.
I totally get it and respect it, but it's wild. $400 million, and it's probably
budget, or that's how much it made. $291 million.
Got to be its budget.
I'm assuming that's budget. I would hope it made more than that, but I don't know. Well, budget. Okay, so it's already $110 million more right now. And how much did it make? Box office lifetime. I want to say it was like 400.
And they kept it out as long as they could, I think, too.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it made, obviously, if I were to say, hey, my movie made $400 million, I'd be like, oh, I'm good. But there's so much more that goes, because he markets the shit out of this thing. I mean, he
flies helicopters.
He puts it everywhere, so marketing costs is through the roof. So you got to take that in consideration because that's not typically figured into the budget. Marketing is completely different. But I'd be curious to see how much it made. I know it didn't, I know it made more than I think what it cost, but it wasn't like a resounding win. 567. So, just over 200 million more. Believe it or not, that is not a home run. For a movie that cost $291 million to make, you're trying to come somewhere like 300 million more, 500 or 400 million. Like, you're hoping to hit like 700, 800 million worldwide. You're looking for some big time bucks. That's a nice haul, but it's not what they were expecting. Dude, if he makes a $400 million movie, over 400 million and it only makes 567, we'll never see Mission Impossible ever again.
Well, it's supposed to be the last one, isn't it?
I mean, it will be. Keep up this rate. It will be the last one. But, geez, I just love the fact that the reason the movie's delayed is because there was a malfunction with the submarine. What the fuck is Tom Cruise doing on a submarine now?
May 23rd. Is that Memorial Day weekend next year?
Probably is. Oh, you're fucked now, Tom.
Funny.
Move it now.
Oh, shit. Is that Memorial Day weekend?
Panda, thank you so much for that sub, man. We appreciate you, brother.
Shit.
Oh, that's from Jeff. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Appreciate you passing the love along, man. Appreciate you. But I'll be curious to see where this movie's budget ends. And yeah, if you're slated for Memorial Weekend, get the fuck out of there, Tom. Get out of there.
Yeah.
It's a fucking death trap. Stay away from Memorial Weekend. It's not what it used to be. That's crazy. That's crazy, Tone. All right, on to our next story. Finally, after weeks and months of Jeff Grubb and everybody else hinting at PlayStation's got a showcase, PlayStation's got a show coming up, finally Sony today said, hey, by the way, tomorrow we're doing a State of Play.
6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch, YouTube, and wherever else. They'll be running a 30-plus minute show featuring 14 titles coming to PS5 and PSVR 2, plus a look at PlayStation Studio games arriving later this year. Now, earlier this year, Sony came out and said there will be no new games from current franchises, current IPs coming out this year. So, no Ghosts of Tsushima, no God of War, no Horizon. But that's saying current IPs, no sequels. That does not mean new IPs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see some stuff from PlayStation Studios. I'm guessing. I mean, the one big rumor, I guess. Well, not really a rumor anymore. Last Friday, it was accidentally leaked that Team Asobi's next Astrobot game is pretty close to being revealed. So probably tomorrow. Which is awesome because the Astrobot game, when that first came out, was fucking dope. And there was a PSVR 2 game, too, that came out when PSVR came out. That was fucking awesome. These guys, Team Asobi, is kind of like making their moves up like when it comes to platformers. Mm-hmm. The Marios and whatnot. Like that Astrobot game was fucking awesome.
They really reached into that PS2 version of yesteryear, those kind of platformers where those got really popular then.
Really, really excited about seeing that. We'll also probably see, because I believe tomorrow Konami, it's either tomorrow or Friday, Konami's doing a big Silent Hill video where they're going to talk about the show, a couple projects, and as well as the Silent Hill 2 remake. We'll probably see something about that at the State of Play, and then they'll dive a little bit deeper into it during the Konami show. But, I mean, dude, we could see anything. We could see anything. I mean, we'll see the typical third-party stuff and PSVR 2 games. Also interesting of note, it appears the release of an adapter that will allow PSVR to work with PC VR is imminent after a certification for a PlayStation VR 2 PC adapter has appeared on the Korean National Radio Research Agency website. God
dirty.
Bless, dude. God bless the Korean ratings board. They leak more shit than anybody on the planet. If you want to know what secret game is coming out or what new game is coming out that hasn't been announced yet, watch the Korean ratings board. They fucking leak shit all the time. Like, nothing is, like, redacted or anything like that. They're just like, oh, hey, here's SOCOM 5. And you're just like, what?
Yeah,
but, yeah, they don't do shit.
No.
The sub is where the AI is located. Not a surprise. Submarines are involved in this one. I mean, yeah, that part, that does make sense. But I want to know how he's doing this, like what he's gonna do with it.
The poor Southern Koreans as well too. I mean, like you said, bless them for what they're doing, but what they've been dealing with lately, the balloons filled with shit, has been awful. That's the North Koreans sent over balloons filled with shit to pop and fall amongst the Southern Korean.
Which reminds me, I gotta fly some balloons over your house. So yeah. I hope you shoot them down. But Tone, anything that dude. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of the studios that we know are working on stuff that
there's. I mean, we know that Stagmata or whatever. There's that one like weird sci-fi space one that we haven't seen nothing for 3 years on.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
Remember what that was? I've got it in my wish list in my place. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Please do.
So go ahead and
pull it up or pull it out. But I mean, like looking at was it Guerrilla Games? They're working on a Horizon multiplayer. So I mean, if that's IP, that'd be considered something related to an IP. I don't think we'll see that this
but it'd be
year.
cool to see that.
The one group that people are wondering if we'll see something is Sony Bend. They have Days Gone fame. They said their next game is going to be utilizing some of the mechanics that they developed for Days Gone. I hope to God it's another Siphon Filter game. That'd be fucking sweet. But
That would
again,
be random as fuck.
oh dude, their Siphon Filter games were so fucking good.
Did Sony Bend didn't make those.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They made Siphon Filters
Dude,
back
don't
in the
you
day?
remember the story when Days Gone came out? There is a connection between Listen to this.
Holy
The
shit.
Days Gone world, basically Days Gone takes place in the same universe as fucking Pragmata.
Pragmata. That's that one that was announced years ago during like a state of play or something.
Capcom. Oh shit.
But it was that one of those weird sci-fi.
Travel to a dystopian near future and explore a unique lunar world.
Yeah.
Lose yourself in a brand new sci-fi action adventure from Capcom, the creators of Resident Evil and Devil May Cry.
We haven't heard nothing from that in so long.
Pragmata will present players with a profound story and setting as cutting-edge visuals take full advantage of next-gen platform. Boy, that's written like it was at the PS5 launch. Takes
Yeah, I know, right?
next-generation platform features.
Well,
Interesting, Pragmata.
Capcom's what they use for for their graphics and everything. Their games always look really good.
Oh fuck yeah, the RE engine is
that's what it
fucking
is, the
really
RE
good.
Engine. Yeah, the RE engine looks really good, but that's a game I'm hoping to see something of because it's been years since we've seen or heard anything of it. But no, I barely recall that. I didn't realize that Ben's been around that long. That they did the old Siphon
Oh, yeah.
games from PlayStation 1.
Yeah, Sony Ben,
fucking
that's all
gnarly.
that, man.
God, that would be sweet.
And
Can you imagine?
dude, when I found out that Days Gone is somehow related to
Yeah, that's
Siphon
weird.
Filter, I was like, what?
That's weird.
Days Gone was a game that I didn't feel like got a fair shake, man.
I didn't. Well, we all know the story. I mean, mostly, but
I
yeah.
loved it. Did you play through it?
No,
I played through it, man. I thought it was a fucking dope ass game.
I could anytime. It's a free play game, but I don't play games anymore.
It's a really good experience. I really liked Days Gone. What's your thoughts on that PSVR 2 adapter for PC?
I mean, listen, we're huge fans of the VR here, so as Sony continues to branch out more into, getting games on PC, and because it's such an expensive headpiece, but also regarded as one of the more comfortable, the haptic feedback. I mean, if you really want to make a niche into that VR market, instead of having somebody that's got to pay $600, $500 for a PlayStation 5,
Yeah.
but now they just got to buy the headset, get an adapter, and play, PlayStation games and other I'm going to assume it'd be compatible with other VR games on a PC.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what
they-
it's PSVR
yeah,
games
that's
or
huge.
PC VR games.
So that means if they can't move hardware, is what they've been struggling with on this console.
I mean, I think that's they're going the nuclear option.
I mean,
They
but
have
it's-
to do it
it's
because
smart.
remember a couple months ago we had that story
Yeah.
come out that they halted production of
Yeah,
it
it's smart.
because they can't move the fucking headsets. Now you got the Days of Play promotion going on right now. It's $100 off the PSVR 2 headset right now. $100 off. And so if you run this tomorrow at the State of Play going, hey, by the way, here's an adapter that lets you play your PC games. Oh, by the way, PSVR 2 is $100 off. If you can't move the headset, plus you're showing PSVR 2 games at this event,
Yeah.
if you can't jumpstart sales with a double fucking whammy like that, you are fucked.
Yeah.
You're in deep shit. So I'm hoping we'll see some good PSVR 2 stuff. Ooh, I showed you June 6th, the PS Plus premium members
Yeah.
will get 4 really good PSVR 2 games. Walkabout Mini Golf, which is
Finally.
fucking amazing.
Play that.
And then what was the other one?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is going to be a part of the PlayStation Plus
Bustin' makes
premium.
me feel good.
Bustin' makes me fucking feel good as shit, dude. So, really exciting time. I'll be curious to see what they show tomorrow. This kind of kicks off Summer Game Fest, which rolls into next week. Obviously, we have a lot of people showing up. A lot of publishers will be taking part in next week's Summer Game Fest. You got next weekend is the Xbox Showcase. That's going to be their big showcase
Yep,
showing what they
yep.
got coming out, followed by the Call of Duty reveal, which is our final topic. It was confirmed yesterday. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be available day one on Game Pass. This is the nuclear option for Game Pass. This is it. You're putting the biggest game in the world in your subscription service. if this does not jumpstart sales, if this does not make investors happy, if they don't see the results that they want, VR2 is $449. The Day of Plays promotion is not only on PlayStation Direct, but also participating retailers, Walmart being one of them. You can get it for $100 off right now. Did we just lose internet again? We did.
Did we?
Yep. See? Right here. And right here. Oh, did it not? It didn't disconnect this time. It slowed down. Oh, look, we're reconnect. Hey, we're back. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. We're back.
Yeah.
Fucking Spectrum. We're back from another paid sponsorship from Spectrum Internet.
Well, it's the sponsorship is.
What's the over under? What's the over under? I'll set it at 9 minutes.
7.
Oh, you're going 7. You're going taking the under. Okay.
7 minutes.
I'm gonna go 5 minutes. I'm gonna go way under. I'm going way. That's the next time we'll get disconnected. Appreciate y'all putting up with that. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I do. Spectrum sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, dude, Game Pass is they're getting Call of Duty, and that is huge. That's big time news.
Crazy. It's awesome.
That's what everyone kind of envisioned when they bought Activision. They're like, hey man, we want to get Call of Duty into our subscription service. Now I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm waiting for the Game Pass price hike. If they wanted to go super nuclear, don't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch it. Don't, keep that poker face going.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bluff. Don't raise it. Just put it in there and just see what happens. It's the holidays. You'll have Xboxes on sale. You'll have Game Pass it'll be a price hike, but then you'll have like buy one, get one or some shit. Whatever. No price hike. Just ride it out.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't win the holiday season with Call of Duty and no price hike, you're fucked. You are fucked. Game Pass is fucked. But I really do think if they stick to it, put Call of Duty on there, it'll do good. I don't know if it's going to do the numbers they're hoping for. I really don't. I mean, if you look at it across the board, PlayStation Plus, Xbox Game Pass, subscription services are not what these publishers aren't performing in a way these publishers want.
Well, not only that too, but like pretty much everybody that has an Xbox is already probably, I'd say most people have Game Pass.
I have to believe that too. I don't think
like you see you gotta. I'm one of the few that just doesn't have any active Xbox Live or Game Pass. So, I mean, most of these folks are probably already playing Call of Duty.
Nope.
They already have Xbox, some form of it, right? Maybe they got to upgrade. I don't know. Like maybe they do or don't have Ultimate Game Pass. Some people just play Call of Duty, So I have a hard time believing that it's gonna. It'll move some consoles for sure. To pay $15 for it, but like, is it like you said that's the point? Is like, is it gonna make like the leaps and bounds to recoup where they need to? Like, it will remain to be seen, right? The fact that they'll be selling it on other platforms will helpful as well too. I don't know what PC looks like day one. I know sometimes that's always been.
I feel like that's the audience they're going for.
I feel like it's always been shaky.
I feel like PC is where they're really hoping to gain. Honestly, man, I think the platform that they're really, and it's not going to be on there yet, is mobile streaming.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is the cloud gaming? That's where they really want Call of Duty to land. That's where I feel like they'll make their Game Pass subscriptions. If Call of Duty jumped into cloud gaming at launch,
mm-hmm.
and I could play on my phone, not Call of Duty Mobile, but Call of Duty, the Xbox Series X version, on my phone with an attachment or just a Bluetooth, and I can play that on the go,
mm-hmm.
now you're talking.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've reached a whole new audience, and now Game Pass can really fucking soar.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have Call of Duty on xCloud, you're not going to get the subs that you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be curious to see, man. I think it's really exciting times. I think it's awesome. I'm also curious to see if all the other Call of Duty games are going to show up now, or are we just testing the waters?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it breaks out. We got half a year to figure it out.
Half year to figure it out.